Has it ever happened to you that you meet someone in your life and you think you finally met a good person? And I'm not talking necessarily romantic here, just normal everyday life. For example, in college, if you stay in a hostel, you get a roommate or find a friend or whatever, and after a few interactions, you think that they're a decent person. But if you just spend enough time with them, you realize how much you misjudge them. Weeks and months may pass and you think you finally found a decent friend. But there come moments which your whole opinion about them changes and you cannot believe what you're seeing or hearing. The psychologists call it the halo effect. When we find a positive trend in someone like friendliness or shared interest, we automatically judge them as good and ignore all the red flags. But after some time, you realize how wrong you were. Like, you sit with him and have a talk, and you see him talking about races, like that big guy from Disco Elysium, pacifying races and saying that some races are objectively better than others. Or you see him talk Nazi stuff, then you think to yourself, is this the same guy I've been hanging around all this time? Did he change or what? I personally think that they did not actually change, just we came to see the real them. And this brings me to this other point I've been thinking about. At what point do we call a person bad? What bad trait can a person have for you to ignore all the good things they have? For example, imagine a person you have been looking up to, always fighting for the poor, is honest, and every good thing you want in a person can be found in them. Then suddenly you see them exposed as a pedophile or a defender of a pedophile. Sounds like a lot of people we know. That one thing will make us forget about all the other good things they have. Imagine a guy who always helps the poor, is a very good person for the community, is the nicest guy you have ever met, but then someday you have a talk with him and they tell you that black people are inferior than other people. If you're like me, you don't care how good they are. Just this one thing is enough for you to classify them as bad, no matter how other good things they might have. In ethics, this is called moral minimalism. If a person builds 100 schools but is a serial killer, is still a bad person, like a drop of poison which affects all the water in the glass. We often think of character as a bank account. The good deeds are deposits and the bad deeds are withdrawals. And as long as the account is above zero, the person is considered good. But that clearly is not the case. It is much more complex than that. Some things might be cultural, like something that's bad somewhere is not inherently bad elsewhere, but I'm sure we all have some universal morality. Like everyone agrees that raping is bad or child trafficking is bad. If you like the video, please drop a like and share your opinions in the comments. Also, please consider subscribing. I will try to upload more frequently from now on.